Hey guys, what's going on? Darrell Addison at Torpedopot.com. Darrell Addison, Torpedopot.com. And these are our tomato planters. I think we got about 33 of them. And they run by themselves. They're fully automated. They don't require any human intervention. I come in and I supplement once a week, and that's it. I haven't done anything. I let them grow wild. And check this out. When I let them grow wild, you know how many tomatoes I'll get from this one planter? Probably between 100 to 200 tomatoes. So that means the field of tomatoes, right, we have right here, we're probably going to get something close to 3,000 to 6,000 tomatoes in this field of tomatoes. Runs by itself. I really don't have to water them at all. I don't water any of my plants. Never, ever have I ever poured any water into any one of these containers. These are torpedo pots. I walk up, I throw my seeds in, and guess what? It grows my food for me. And it grows it better than I could have ever thought of doing it myself. And it does it perfectly, all of the time. No blemishes, no flaws, no nothing. Perfect tomatoes all of the time. So that's why we can grow, 200 tomatoes in this one planter. It's because we're growing them in a perfect environment. And there's so many of them. Wow, look at those. Those are big already. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that. Let's take a look at that. Wow, a little bit closer. Look at that. And oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that's lush. Oh my goodness, that's why we can grow 200 tomatoes. This is the reason why. And look how much more is to come. All right, so these are torpedo pots. These are self-growing planters. All you do is that you put your plants in these planters, and guess what? They grow your food and your plants for you. You don't do anything else. And you walk away. And you get thousands of tomatoes. And guess what? They're perfect. But let's do a count. I want to see exactly how many tomatoes. In this one planter, what we did is that we took, guys, you're going to be amazed. Remember I said these are torpedo pots? All you do is take your seeds, throw them into this planter. You fill it with soil, throw the seeds in, you supplement once a week, and you get 200 tomatoes. It's just that simple. Growing has been reduced to a science. Where now torpedo pot will grow all of your food for you. You don't have to grow your food anymore. It does it all for you. All right, so check this out. This is one plant here. Let's do some counting. All right, I see 1, 2, 3 buds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get a little time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go a little bit further down. We have this, which is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my gosh, look, this branch here too. 16. Okay, that's good. 16. Very, 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 very gorgeous. 16. All right, so we're looking right now from this one plant. This is really all I'm counting right now. All I can see is 16 tomatoes. 16 potential tomatoes. And guess what? The reason why you and I feel so confident is we see them even starting to develop. We're very confident that these tomatoes should do extremely, extremely well. How healthy they are. I don't have problems with my plants. My plants are perfect. Look at these leaves. Look at this structure. They're full. They're abundant. They're lush. They're doing extremely well. And they're doing it all over the place. Nothing stopping your torpedo pot from growing your food. All right, so this is what I did. Threw my seeds in there, in these torpedo pots. Walked up, took a bunch of seeds. I threw 70 seeds in this one planter. I just threw it in there, guys. I'm sorry. I was lazy. I didn't know row, no nothing. I just threw it in there. And guess what happened? After I threw it in there, then I said, Some seeds are strong, some are not strong. So I pulled some plants out of one planter, put them in the other planter, and I just filled them up. All the seeds that were supposed to grow and the conditions did grow. But Torpedopot is an amazing growing tool. Amazing growing tool. And we will have hundreds, thousands of tomatoes. Look at this, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Can you see in this small area here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Man. Oh my gosh. Now, normally when I'm growing tomatoes, and you're going to grow a lot of them, okay? That's not the issue. Look at how many plants are on this tomato planter. Isn't that amazing? But let you know, I didn't really come back and thin them out the way I should have. I should have thinned them out a little bit more and I didn't. So I'm going to come back and I might cut off the lower leaves to let them get fresh air because it's all that carbon is good. Look how this thing is just jumping out. Look at these plants, man. Holy moly. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. Wow. And they're just fitting in with the environment so well. They're doing such a great job. One back up in there looks really tall. So anyhow, so right now, Torpedopot, www.torpedopot.com, where we make growing systems that grow your food for you. I have nothing else to say. This is absolutely beautiful. My harvest will be beautiful. And guess what? You're going to love this. All of these planters are running from a household spigot. Yeah! Torpedopot, you can hook up hundreds of planters running from one spigot, which means that all of you growers can now get into this field and start growing food like you've never seen before. Torpedopot would do it. And you can grow things that you've never seen before. Plants that are not even available right now. You can. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the hairs on that plant. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. That is absolutely stunning. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, so these are starting to come up too. They will. Give them their time. Everything's blossoming in its own time. You see this? It's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? Let's see if we can walk through this and get to some of the other ones. These are very tall, guys. These aren't small planters. They're very big. These are Torpedopots, guys. These are self-growing planters. What they do is that they grow your food for you. You never have to grow your food again. And it grows all types of food that you've never seen before. It does it well. And what I forgot to tell you is that in every planter, we've put a celery plant. And by putting celery in the middle, well, we're able to grow about 100 pounds of celery. At the same time, we're growing 3,000 tomatoes. And I forgot to share this with you. Forgive me for being forgetful. I didn't plan this video. All right, we're looking at 3,000 to 6,000 tomatoes. But a couple of months ago, at the beginning of the season, we grew 15,000 Peapods. One season, 15,000 Peapods. Second season, 3,000 to 6,000 tomatoes. It's a no-brainer. Torpedopot is the way to go. Now, what's so interesting about this is that because these Torpedopots grow my food, and if you guys could fly over, if you're an entrepreneur, you got some dough, you need to fly over and see this. Because you'll never see anything like this again. You've never seen anything like this before in your life. You've never seen anything like this before. It's amazing. But, yeah, 15,000 Peapods. From 3,000 to 6,000 tomatoes. And guess what? I'm going to try to hit a third season. Oh, and not only that, 100 pounds of celery. Each one of these planters is a celery stalk. We cut it down because we wanted the plant to start to grow. So let me see. It was this one. So we probably pulled this one out because we did it for the tomatoes. Well, they've been growing and they've been doing extremely well. Yeah, see it right there. And they're practically all of the planters. And they'll come out when the tomatoes died, they'll pop up. When the peas were done, they popped up. And when the tomatoes done, again, they'll pop up. And they'll grow along with the third season, the third peas that we're going to put inside of here. And they're going to work well. All right, I want to run this by you. You guys can see what's going on from this crop of tomatoes. This is the third thing. Torpedopot grows your food for you. You never have to grow your food anymore. No one ever has to grow hungry anywhere in the world. My name is Darrell Addison. You can grow food. We've taken that soil and we manipulated it to think that you care about it. All the industrial pollution, all the industrial waste. Torpedopot tries to rejuvenate the soil, reestablish the soil, to give it its vigor so it can do miracles. Torpedopot was designed to grow your food. The seeds from this crop will establish future crops. Once I establish this crop, I will never have to buy seeds again in my life. Now think about that. I will never, ever have to buy seeds again in my life. We estimate from one spigot, we have all of these planters hooked up. We can establish fields and fields of these torpedopots to achieve your goals. And we can switch over from the industrial to the residential. Everyone should have the power to grow food anytime, anywhere they want. No one should ever starve or go hungry again. No, that will never, ever happen. We need to re-engineer the way we are interacting with food, how we approach food. And Torpedopot does that. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.